Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good evening. I just want to say how very thankful I am that 6 years ago, Paloma and I met, and instantly we became very, very good friends. Today, I consider her a sister. Shortly after we met, she met with Taru, and I obviously knew that they were meant to be together. They're such an incredible couple. They complement each other very well, and I'm just completely honored that they've asked me to be a part of their wedding, not only just to be here, but to share such a beautiful day with them that we'll remember forever. So I'm very, very thankful, and I'm very humbled that that I'm here. And I wish you guys the very, very best in life, not only in your personal life, but in your professional life. And I hope that I can be part of every single event, your children, your grandchildren. Don't forget, I'm your comadre. So I'm going to be at all the baptisms and everything. So again, thank you very much for this such wonderful opportunity to be here. Thank you.
Well, I guess I'm next. I'm Julia, one of Paloma's friends from high school. We first met, she was 13, I was 14, back in Arizona. And, you know, fast forward a couple of years, we ended up being roommates in college. And we shared some great times together. I won't bore you with the details, but very, very boring at ASU, yeah. I don't recommend that school. It's not a party college at all. But I was a year ahead of her. And I graduated and I moved out to Hawaii inadvertently. My sister lives here. And then I ended up coming for a vacation and I ended up staying. And a year's time passed and I get a phone call from Paloma. And she's super concerned and worried. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, are you okay? Who was rude to you? And she proceeds to tell me that she's graduating and she doesn't know what to do. She's like, I'm leaving school. I have all this college debt. Like, I don't have a job lined up. Very typical circumstances. And so naturally, she called me for advice, and I told her to move to Hawaii. One of the most expensive cities to live in the United States. Naturally, you don't have a job. You have huge amounts of debt. Come here. And she did. I was just as surprised as she was, I think, when she arrived. And we've been having fun ever since. And then one day she luckily got a job working as a teacher. And she tells me about this guy that she's working with. And I feel like a week's time passed and they're like together. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't meet this guy, I don't know who he is, and you're with him. And that's one of the things that I love about Paloma is she doesn't do anything halfway. She jumps in 2 feet, worries about the consequences later. And which is definitely one of the reasons why I think she's such an amazing person and is able to make such great connections with everybody that she meets. And, you know, I didn't get to meet Wataru before they started dating. And when I finally got to hang out with him, there needed to be a little bit of vetting. I wanted to know who this guy was. Like, this is one of my closest friends. You know, why are you so important? And as we got to know each other more, it became very clear that he loved and respected her and treated her in a way that, you know, she is totally deserving of. And I'm so happy that, you know, she found someone that loves her and cherishes her and treats her as the woman that she is and really admires her. I can tell. Anytime I'm around them, like, the love is genuine and it's real. And I just want to say that I'm so grateful that we are sharing this journey together, and I'm here as one of your maids of honor. It's crazy. I wish you guys the best, and you guys are amazing. Love you.
All right. So hi, my name's Alyssa. I'm one of Paloma's Maids of Honor. I want to start off with thank you to both families for such a beautiful wedding and reception. Paloma, you look beautiful. Watadu, you look really nice dressed up and with shoes on. Okay, I'll stick to this, okay. So Debbie, Julie, and I, we were thinking about what we should do for our speeches, and we were like, crap, they're getting married in 30 minutes. No, but we decided just to share a little short story or moment that's special to us. So the first time I met Paloma was in college at Arizona State University, where we did a lot of studying. We met in one of our teaching classes, and at the end of the class, Paloma turned to me and said, hey, do you want to go to Costa Rica? And like any sensible person who meets somebody for the first time, I was like, yeah, of course. So we went and studied abroad in Costa Rica, where we did a lot of studying there as well. But Paloma, you really are just such a great friend and such a great person, and you are family to me, and you have the biggest heart and such a beautiful spirit that is so contagious. You really can't help but want to be a better person when you're around you. And I'm so happy you found someone as amazing as Watadu. I remember when I first met Watadu, my wonderful husband and I, we were on our honeymoon in Hawaii, which Paloma and I kept calling our honeymoon. And it wouldn't be Paloma if she didn't take us out dancing till 3 in the morning, and then up for a hike at 6 a.m. for our flight at 10 a.m. And then Watadu, totally on Hawaiian time, like, oh, you guys are going to make it. It's going to be okay. Well, we made it, and I'm so glad we did. The speech might be a little different. But honestly, like, on the note of just a perfect story and a perfect moment, I just realized that that perfect moment is today, and it's right now, and I really hope that the happiness that you share today is just the start of a beautiful life ahead for you guys. So, to Paloma and Watadu.
Campaign. Why didn't I bring this earlier?